Tonight, we begin with a preview into what will be, frankly, an unpredictable, exciting, busy, and transformative next 4 years. Buckle up. It's going to be a great ride. President-elect Donald Trump in front of a podium. Imagine this, a president. No scripts, no notes, no pre-selected questions, just bold, out-of-the-box ideas that you usually won't get from the D.C. swamp. Big plans, a commitment to put America first. Our nation's enemies and allies have all been put on notice. Take a look.
If those hostages aren't back, I don't want to hurt your negotiation. If they're not back by the time I get into office, all hell will break out in the Middle East.
Now, Steve Witkoff, who was in that video, he will join us coming up later in the program. Also, more on Trump's maximum pressure campaign against the terrorists that are now holding American citizens in captivity. They have since October 7, 2023. Free the hostages or there will be hell to pay. But first, more from today's wide-ranging press conference, including a big new plan to rebrand the Gulf of, well, while holding our neighbors to the south and to the north accountable. Take a look. You decide.
We're going to be changing the name of the Gulf of Mexico to the Gulf of America, which has a beautiful ring that covers a lot of territory. The Gulf of America, what a beautiful name. And it's appropriate. It's appropriate. And Mexico has to stop allowing millions of people to pour into our country. They can stop them. And we're going to put very serious tariffs on Mexico and Canada, because Canada, they come through Canada too. And the drugs that are coming through are at record numbers, record numbers.
Can you imagine the legacy media today watching that, probably having collectively a massive coronary? Oh, the Gulf of America. Actually, it does have a nice ring to it. Donald Trump, he was only getting started. Here was the president-elect's message to Panama, home to the critically important Panama Canal, now under the influence of China, according to many reports. Take a look.
The Panama Canal is a disgrace, what took place at the Panama Canal. So the Panama Canal is under discussion with them right now. They violated every aspect of the agreement, and they've morally violated it also. And they want our help because it's leaking and not in good repair. And they want us to give $3 billion to help fix it. I said, well, why don't you get the money from China? Because China's basically taken it over. China's at both ends of the Panama Canal. China's running the Panama Canal. They've overcharged our ships, overcharged our Navy. And then when they need repair money, they come to the United States to put it up. We get nothing. Those days are over.
Donald Trump, he also has big plans for another strategic area of the world after first floating an idea to buy mineral-rich Greenland from Denmark a few years back. Well, Trump's vision now could actually be a reality. Today, Donald Trump Jr. visited that island to share his father's plans. Let's take a look.
This looks like the runway Santa Claus would land at.
Guys, we're here in Nook, Greenland. This is the founder, 1721. That yellow house with the red top, that was his original spot. That's where he moved. This is where it all started out here. Just incredible scenery. Super cool stuff.
Don Jr. will join us with more details on his trip to Greenland. That's coming up. But first, at today's presser, Donald Trump also had a message for the current president, Joe Biden, and his plan to destroy America's oil and gas industry. You know, that which would make America the single most energy-rich country on the face of the earth, and his continued attempts to sabotage the incoming administration. Take a look.
They take 625 million acres and they essentially landmark it so you can't ever drill there again. Well, we're going to be drilling soon. Couldn't believe the size of it. I mean, you put down a map and put this up. It's just massive. And remember that that's worth probably, I mean, I've had estimates, $40 to $50 trillion. That's more than our national debt. Essentially, he's thrown it away. He's thrown it away. He's taken $50 trillion. So if we owe $35 trillion, he's taken $50 trillion of value and thrown it right out the window.
And guess what? Trump will take it back. You'll pay less for gasoline. Diesel prices will come down. That means the cost of transporting everything you buy and every store you go to will also go down. That will help inflation. That will help the economy. That will lower interest rates. And that will put Americans on a better financial footing. The president-elect also addressing Biden's plan to sell off border wall materials for mere pennies on the dollar in his final days in office. Really, Joe? Are you that bitter? Are you that angry? Are you that petty? Are you that small? Because you know Trump would buy a new wall, and we'd all have to pay for it. Take a look.
We won the case on the wall. You know, they tried to sell the wall for 5 cents on the dollar, by the way. And we had, fortunately, a judge that stopped that. But they were already discarding the wall. And fortunately, we had a very smart judge that stopped it cold. I think he called for an investigation, too, and he should. But think of it. They were selling the wall that was exactly the wall that the Border Patrol wanted. That was designed by them. Steel, concrete, rebar, exactly as they want. Very, very heavy steel, very powerful steel, hard to cut.
This is why you, the American people, this is why you went to the polls in record numbers. This is why America elected Donald Trump. His energy, creativity, his out-of-the-box thinking, his commitment to fight for the American people. That means all of you, 24/7, 365. He's not going to be on the beach in Delaware every weekend. And even though Donald Trump is not back in office yet, well, the wins, they're starting to pile up. At the presser, Donald Trump announcing a new $20 billion investment from a company out of Dubai. Now, this will create thousands and thousands of high-paying career American jobs in the Midwest and the Sun Belt. And more good news tonight. Facebook announcing an end to its censorship campaign, shuttering the so-called fact-checking mechanisms on all of Meta's platforms. Now, this has been building now for some time. You might recall the letter that Zuckerberg wrote to Jim Jordan. It was about a year and a half ago. And he said he regrets giving in to the pressure from the Biden administration on issues involving COVID and Hunter's laptop, and won't happen again. Make no mistake, we are on the precipice of a new day in America. Freedom, justice for all is making a comeback. Equal justice under the law, making a comeback. Equal application of our laws, making a comeback. Restoring the FBI, our intelligence community, to their former greatness. That'll make a comeback, too. And guess what? Forget the doubters, the naysayers, the Trump haters, and the media mob. They are irrelevant because legacy media is dead, and right now the sky's the limit. Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.